It's the next look at my DVDs. Ahoy everybody, and welcome to the next part of my look at my general film and TV DVDs. I'm just going to get me straight on. You should know by now what this is all about. So first up for this pile we have Cherry. So this is a film starring Ashley Hinshaw as a girl who gets involved in porn to make her way in life. Yeah, it's a really good film. It's a good cast. Dev Patel's in it, Lily Taylor, James Franco, Heather Graham. Yeah, it's a good film. Cherry. This is The Pursuit of Happiness. This is one of the films that I bought off of my friend from work who was clearing some room and selling them off. I mean, Will Smith's always watchable. It's based on a true story, but a guy who ends up homeless and then works his way up, without spoiling too much. But yeah, it's a good film. This, I think, was also in that batch. Don't see why else I would have got it. This is Ladder 49. Joaquin Phoenix and John Travolta played two firefighters. Yeah, I can't remember much about the plot really, but it was, I remember it was okay. This was also in that bunch, and it's Brokeback Mountain, which I'm sure you're all familiar with the plot. Heath Ledger, Jake Gyllenhaal, Anne Hathaway and Michelle Williams. I'm a big fan of both Anne and Michelle, so I was happy to get this. This should have been up with my box sets. I don't know why I put it down on my normal shelves. This is complete season 1 of Baywatch. Yes, I know. I like Erika Eleniak. My main reason I got this, it was cheap in one of Network sales. I used to have, well I probably still have up in the loft, the pilot episode Panic at Malibu Beach of Baywatch, so I wanted to get this just to replace the VHS I had of that, because I have more or less replaced everything I've got on VHS onto DVD or Blu-ray, apart from a few titles which I haven't been able to get. Anyway, it didn't start off too bad, Baywatch. It was the later years, particularly when Pamela Anderson joined and it became huge, but things got a bit too OTT. But the first couple of series were good. Ish. Reservoir Dogs. This was the 10-year anniversary special edition. This is a US release. They did it in various covers. And I think it was just random which one you got from... I would have ordered this from Play USA, or if it was before they split it, it would just have been Play.com. But in... Or it might be that they sold out of the others. That rings a bell. But anyway, I went for Mr. Pink, which is fine. Steve Buscemi's character. And it's all sort of colour coordinated, and there's a bit about the character on the outside, but then the actual DVD itself is the same inside. So this is an artisan DVD release, which they're always good. Loads and loads of special features, including alternate angles of the ear cutting scene, loads of interviews, just loads and loads and loads of things on it really. But I mean, it's just a classic film. I love Tarantino. This is Chicago Joe and the Showgirl, starring Kiefer Sutherland and Emily Lloyd. Patsy Kensit as well as in this, if memory serves. Yes. It's okay. Mainly got it for Emily Lloyd, I'm a big fan of. Kiefer Sutherland stationed in London, falls in love with Emily Lloyd, the showgirl, and they sort of like the idea of being gangsters, and it starts start off small and it escalates. But yeah, it's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. This is going to go up with the box sets. I mean, it's only 2 films, but it is a box set, and it gives me more space on my shelf. This is the 2 Fantastic Four movies from the 90s, noughties, whenever they were. Noughties, 2005, 2007. I mean, Fantastic Four, the only good Fantastic Four film is The Incredibles, as I'm sure you're all familiar. But, I mean, it's worth it just for Jessica Alba, let's face it. They're okay. Chris Evans, of course, who went on to become Captain America. This is his first taste of Marvel action. They're okay, yeah. This is Boogeyman 3. I have this. I don't have all the Boogeyman films. I only have this one, I believe. But my reason for getting this is because Nikki Sanderson's in it. It's okay. It's typical horror slashery type film. Another one that's going to go up with the box sets. This is a 10-disc set. This really should have gone straight up there. This is The Vice, which was an ITV series from, when did it run? Let's see if I can see anywhere. 1999 to 2003. Set in the Vice Squad in the Metropolitan Police. And sort of intertwining stories and separate stories as part of each series. It's a good series. Some episodes obviously were better than others. Some series were better than others. But a great cast. Ken Stott, Mark Warren, Caroline Katz, who I love, David Harewood, Anna Chancellor, Rosie Marcel, who I love, Tim Piggott-Smith, Tamsin Malleson. Yeah, I recommend The Vice. This is the ITV production of Oliver Twist from 19 something, I think. Let's see if I can find out. My reason I got this is because Keira Knightley's in it. Also, why if I go? Oh, does it go straight to S? 2006 this is from. Yes, so the reason I got this was because Keira Knightley's in it, but Robert Lindsay plays Fagin, Julie Walters, Andy Serkis, Sam Smith, but not the Sam Smith. Written by Alan Bleasdale. It's a good production of Oliver Twist. This is fun. This is Powder Room. So it stars Sheridan Smith, Jamie Winston, Kate Nash and Una Chaplin, 4 women who I really like a lot, especially Kate and, well, sort of Una is just below the other 3, but the other 3 are women I really like. So it's a comedy. She goes out on a big night out with her friends and various things happen to change her view of life, and a lot of it is set in the toilets, hence the title. But yeah, it's just a lot of fun. This is Wild Child, starring Emma Roberts. Really glossy, sparkly cover on this one. I don't know if you can pick it up. But, again, it's sort of a supporting cast. It made me get this. So Emma Roberts is obviously an American who gets shipped off to an English boarding school because of her wild partying ways, to clean up her act. But she ends up corrupting, if you like, her roommates, who are played by Kimberly Nixon and Sophie Wu, and some other people. Oh, Juno Temple. I can't remember her name. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. Enjoyable film. This is one of the ones I bought from my work colleague. It's The Last King of Scotland. It's a great film. Highly recommend it. It's about Idi Amin. And James McAvoy plays is he a journalist? No, he's a doctor who becomes his personal physician. Excuse me. And then he finds out that, obviously, Amin's not the greatest person to be working for. But yes, really, really good film. This is Not Another Happy Ending, starring Karen Gillan. She plays a writer who's got writer's block, and she tries various methods to, unblock. And she falls in love, and it's, a romantic comedy, really. But good cast. Ian DeCur, or however you say his name, from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Freya Mavor, or Maver, again, however you say her name, who's been in all sorts of things. Kate Dickie, Henry Ian Cusack, Amy Manson. Yeah, it's a good film. This is Canterbury Tales. This is a series of modern reimaginings of Canterbury Tales that were done on the BBC. I think it was to celebrate an anniversary. But it's done in 2004, I think. But yeah, some of these are really good. The Miller's Tale, James Nesbitt, Dennis Waterman and Billy Piper. The Wife of Bath, Julie Walters and Paul Nichols. The Knight's Tale's got John Sim and Chiwetel Ejiofor and Keely Hawes. Sea Captain's Tale's got Puri and Indira Varma. Partner's Tale's Johnny Lee Miller and two people I don't know. Man of Law's Tale, Nicky and Mooka Bird and Andrew Lincoln. But yeah, some of those are really good. I think this was another one that I picked up from my friend. This is The Bone Collector, starring Denzel Washington and Angelina Jolie. It's a really good thriller, basically. Not much more to say about that. If it comes up on telly, watch it. This is Trinity. This was an ITV2 series that I really enjoyed. Set in Trinity College. Or I don't think it specifies which Trinity College it is, because I believe there's a Trinity at both Oxford and Cambridge. So it's sort of its own Trinity College. But there's a secret experiments going on to produce top sportsmen, and it's hard to explain without spoiling it, but you're not going to watch it, I highly doubt. I do recommend you do. But basically, Christian Cook goes to the college, and he uncovers basically these experiments and what's going on, and he tries to stop them. And there's lots of cliques, and it's hard to describe without just telling you the whole plot of the whole thing. But yeah, good cast anyway. Charles Dance, the aforementioned Christian Kirk, Claire Skinner, Reggie Yates, who's actually a good actor in both this and he was in some Doctor Who's. Isabella Calthorpe. And yeah, I recommend it, basically. Again, another one that I picked up of my friend. I can't remember. I thought it was 17, but I think it was actually more than that. It's probably more than that, and I paid £17 for all of them. But this basically Jack Nicholson and Morgan Freeman, who are in a hospital, decide that they're going to try and complete their bucket list before they die. And it's just a buddy comedy, but with older men. It's pretty enjoyable. This is Link. This is one of Network's very slim case British film releases. Terence Stamp is a professor who's experimenting on chimps. Then he goes missing, and she's been visiting him. She's a student who's gone to work for him. And then the monkeys who he's been experimenting with sort of entrap her, and she's trying to escape. But it's a lot of fun. And finally for this part, this is True Love. This is another BBC anthology series, I suppose. I think it was on BBC Three, actually. Might be misremembering, but it's 3 different love stories. But no, tell a lie. Oh, wait. I'll read the blurb. David Tennant, Ashley Walters, Billy Piper, Jane Horrocks and David Morrissey star in BBC One's first ever improvised series, which I'd never registered before, but it was improvised, exploring 5 powerful and overlapping love stories set in the same town. Yeah, that pretty much sums it up, really. But yeah, it's really, I mean, you can tell by the cast, it's really well done. Okay, so that's it for this part. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.